Okay. Good evening, Ines.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Where are you now?
In my office.
Okay. So, are you still working?
Yes.
Okay. When will you finish working, Ines?
Jam berapa? Jam 9, sir.
Oh, at 9. When did you start?
Sorry?
So, when did you start? When did you start?
Sorry, sir.
When did you start?
Oh, at 9?
At 9 in the morning.
Yes.
Oh, so you work for 12 hours?
Yeah. Lembur.
Overtime.
Yes, overtime.
Oh, okay. All right. So, okay. How was your weekend, Ines? Hello, Ines?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how was your weekend?
Very busy.
Busy? Okay.
Yes.
Did you work on the weekend?
No, but apa ya? No, I'm not working in weekend, but I have apa ya? Ada kegiatan lain.
Okay. All right. So you had something to do on the weekend.
Yes.
Okay. So how often do you take overtime? How often do you work overtime?
In 1 month, maybe I did satu kali, sir, 1 bulan.
Okay, once in a month.
Yes.
Oh, all right, that's cool. So how about this month? Is this your first overtime?
Yes.
And it will be the last one, it means.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it will be the last one, the last overtime that you take this month.
Yes.
Okay. Will you get day off tomorrow?
Tomorrow? No.
No.
I'm still working.
How about Wednesday?
Yes, sir.
How about Wednesday?
Wednesday. Libur.
Okay, day off, man.
Yes, day off.
All right. Okay, Ines. Yeah, so thanks for sharing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Kenisha, good evening, Kenisha.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. And you?
Okay, I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. So, how's the weather in your place?
The weather?
Yeah, the weather. Is it raining or is it hot?
Not really, sir. I think it's cold because it's the night, but in my town it's not raining.
Okay, you're in Kalimantan, ya?
No, in Belitung.
Oh, Belitung. Okay. Is it near from the beach?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
Because the most famous in Belitung is the beach.
Okay, the beach and the ini ya, the what do we say? The nothing. I forgot though. Timah apa kemarin bahasa Inggrisnya?
Tin.
Tin. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, do you like to eat seafood, Kenisha?
Yes, sir.
Mm,
Because
Because
Belitung is, I guess, is a lot of restaurant about the seafood.
yeah. So then, what's your favorite seafood?
Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mm. So how's about your weekend?
Weekend. Yeah, my weekend so busy because I have a lot of team assignment and individual assignment. So I just I just working the assignment till finished.
Okay. So is that from your university or from your work?
From my university.
Mm, From your university. Yeah. Okay. So have you finished all of the assignments?
No, sir.
Not yet.
Because it's not yet because it's a lot and then my pet deadline.
Ah, okay. But anyway, do you like the assignment?
Sorry.
Do you like
Sorry.
the assignment?
Oh, not really, sir.
Yeah.
Because
Because
I have to thinking about it and then um I have my own opinion to replay this assignment like that.
mm,
So it's take me a lot of time to thinking about it.
okay. Do you have boyfriend, Kanisha?
Sorry, sir.
Do you have boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. All right. So yeah, yeah. So then you must spare your time, yeah, to think about your job, your daily job, and then your study and your boyfriend.
Yes, sir. It's so
Ah,
hard because it's must great time management.
okay. All right. So how well do you manage your time?
Not really well
Mm,
because usually I have to uh, let to sleep because that for
okay.
excitement, job, and yeah.
All right. So how long do you usually sleep?
Uh, Gracefully, I slept like uh 8 hour. No, because I'm so tired.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, getting enough sleep, yeah, it can really help you. Yeah.
Yes.
Have you got your dinner, Kenisha?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What did you have for dinner? Shrimp?
No, today my mom did don't cook the shrimp, so I ate the noodle.
Okay, noodle, yeah. Indomie.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for sharing, Kenisha.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next we have Regina. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Okay, Regina, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. And how about you, sir?
Oh, I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. So, how's the condition in your place right now?
It's quite cold because it was rain, heavy rain. It's so yeah, it's quite cold.
Okay.
Rain
Yeah.
was so heavy. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I think it's been a long time. Yeah. There's no raining in Jogja.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Regina, what is your favorite activity to do when it's raining outside?
I don't know, but when I just finish my work and then finish my stuff to do, I just watching YouTube or Netflix. Yeah.
Okay. So, did you watch something today?
I watched what is that? Worth Nothing, the new movie from Indonesia in Netflix. But I have I haven't menyelesaikan apa ya, menyelesaikannya?
Finish.
Yeah, I haven't finished yet.
What was it about? What's the movie about?
Hello.
Yeah. How? Yeah. What is it about?
I think it's about relationship, about love. I don't know. I haven't finished yet. It's about three girls that want to apa ya? Avoid the relationship with boy, I think. And then I don't know. I haven't finished yet.
Hmm.
I haven't finished it
Okay. So, why did you watch this movie?
because my friend said that it's a good movie,
Hmm.
so I just want to watch it. But also I watch Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Maybe Bang Onoy knows it.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So, Hamtan Caca is now is the trending K
Yeah.
drama
Yep.
on Netflix.
Number one
Number
in
one.
Netflix, I think. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, how's about your weekend? What did you do on the weekend?
Hibernation.
Hibernation. What did you do?
And
Huh? Yeah.
yeah, I just slept. I sleep and then I hang out with my friends.
Where did you go?
To the coffee Fore, the new coffee shop Fore Coffee. You know,
I don't know.
yeah, it's new in Jalan Kaliurang.
Okay. All right. So, what's the place beside that coffee shop?
Gelato.
Oh, Tempo Gelato.
Yeah.
Jakal ya. Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for sharing, Regina.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Okay. And Mr. Gandri, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. How are you today?
Great.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you look handsome today.
I'm a little scared if
I
someone
don't-
called me handsome if he is a man, not a woman.
Okay.
kidding,
Yeah.
kidding, kidding.
Yeah. You just told me this morning that you went to your
Cousin wedding.
cousin's wedding.
Yes.
Okay. So how was it?
Yeah, actually, I am a work from home
Hmm.
today because last week I apply what is cuti in English? Cuti.
Okay. Cuti, day off.
Day off, but there is a rules. Cannot apply day off between Maulid holiday.
Hmm.
So Monday and Thursday I cannot play my day off, and then I asked my supervisor to okay, your status you work from home, but I want to go outside in my family matters, family apa ya? Urusan keluarga, what is family matter?
Yeah, family business maybe.
Family business. Yes.
Hmm. Okay. Wow. So yeah, you met your family.
Yes, met my family. Actually, I have reservation in hotel. Bermalam, rest, stay in the night.
Yeah.
What is I can say?
Okay.
Bermalam.
Yeah, stay over.
Stay over at last night.
Okay. So then, does it remind you of the time when you, like when you get married with your?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay,
But
5 years ago.
in different situation, yeah. This is pandemic situation, so limited people who attend, and just a family member.
Yeah, but I think it's good because I don't know, maybe we have different concept. I mean, like some people they prefer to have the close wedding ceremony. Yeah, so they only invite their family because it's kind of sacred, yeah, sacred ceremony. And
Mhm.
yeah, because when we invite people, yeah, actually we invite people that we don't know and maybe they don't even know us. Nah, so they just come. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we must calculate the budget too.
yeah,
And actually if we want some party, some really big party, maybe we can prioritize our relation.
mm,
Maybe if our parents have important people to invite, then there will be a consideration to
yeah.
invite them.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, it's good, yeah, because I mean like, but the positive side of wedding is that it can gather the family.
Mm.
I mean like,
So
yeah, huh?
so are you married, sir?
Yeah, yeah. What do you think, Mr. Legendary?
Uh, still not.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So what's your plan?
Okay, yeah. Yeah. I don't know, yeah. Maybe because it fluctuates. I mean, like sometimes I really want to get married and I want to get married soon. Yeah, but sometimes I feel afraid of
What
getting
what
married.
what afraid of you? You
Yes.
have a job. You are fluent in English. Maybe you can take your future wife to abroad
Oh,
and
yes. It was my plan. Yeah, before this pandemic, but suddenly, yeah, yeah, the coronavirus is, yeah,
get
attack.
worse.
Yeah,
Get worse. Yeah.
but I think the condition is getting better now, especially in Indonesia, in Jogja itself. Wow, I think like it's it's getting back to normal because on Sunday, yeah, when I went out, wow, the traffic is, yeah, full of vehicles and wow, there are so many people, yeah, on the street. And I think it's getting back to normal in Indonesia, especially, yeah. And some religious in some religious ceremony, it's like, yeah, if you know that, yeah, sometimes I visited before this pandemic, yeah, I visited Cak Nun. Do you know Cak Nun?
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, do you know Cak Nun? Have you ever heard
Cak
about Cak
Nun.
Nun?
Yes. Yeah, okay. Cak Nun.
Okay. So Cak Nun has some, what do you say, some events like
Tell me
even
about it.
even in Jakarta, it's every 17th, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's called Yaman Cepat Safaat, yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, yeah, last night he opened the event, yeah, for public, yeah. So I think everything is getting back to normal now. Yeah, what you think, Mr. Gandhi?
Yeah. In Moscow, some Moscow too.
Hmm.
Near from my home, there is no space between us, between SAF. Yeah. It could be more tight, more tight.
Yeah.
Uh, Ago kan, we must spare some meter, 1 meter, 1 until 2 meter
Hmm.
each
Okay.
person.
And I think it's not only in Indonesia, but also in, what do you say, in Masjidil Haram too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they removed
Mm.
the
The name of
the sign.
sign, yes. And it's go viral.
Yes. Yeah. So I think, yeah, I hope that 2022, yeah, everything
I
is
mean,
it's better. Yeah. Okay.
it's get better, but I think we want still work from home and work from office. Schedule still on off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because we have apa ya, terbiasa
Get used to.
get
We are
used
getting
to,
used to.
yeah, get used to this condition. But
Okay. Yeah. So it's true. If some people said that the world will never be the same after pandemic.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Because
Because
Hmm?
the yeah, get used to the cool apa ya, yeah, the situation, yeah, is
Hmm.
not cannot be can become to the situation where the pandemic is not come over.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, what is the thing that you miss the most? Yeah. I mean, like the things that you could do before this pandemic, yeah, that you miss the most, that you really want to do when the pandemic is over.
Maybe I still being afraid to go someplace in the crowded place with my family, but I'm getting used to yeah, because it's not over. I mean, it's really continuing, and then we get jenuh, stressful, bored. We need some refreshment. We go to some place, maybe just like mall or can restaurant. Yeah. Actually, I didn't really want to go to that place, but my family feels bored too. So we don't have any. We don't have choice. Yeah, we apa?
We
The
don't have
situation.
choice.
We don't have choice, and the situation make us to do that.
Okay. But you and your family have been vaccinated.
Yes, my son's not yet, yeah, because his age still under the age. But
Okay.
I'm and my wife is done, has vaccinated.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Mr. Gendry.
Yes, sir. My pleasure.
All right. Then next we have Saad. Good evening, Saad.
Hello, hello, Mr. Pandu. Good evening.
Okay. How are you, Saad?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. So how was your day?
It was good, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. And how's your weekend?
It was good too, but last weekend little bit busy for me because I have some Zoom meeting, Zoom
Oh.
meetings in the weekend, and kind of exhausting.
Okay. So how many Zoom meetings did you have?
1, 2, 2 at yeah.
Two.
In Saturday, 2. In Sunday, it is 2, 2 or 1. I forgot. Yeah.
Okay. So what the Zoom meeting about? From your university?
No, but from apa namanya ya? It is voluntary project. Yeah, voluntary project.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's from NGO? No.
Not NGO, but yeah, or organization, but not NGO.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks for your sharing, Saad.
Okay.
Okay. And anyway, here, yeah, I'm gonna give you the information maybe. Yeah. So I think on Friday, yeah, we're not going to have class. Yeah, because yeah, I have something on Friday. Yeah. All right. So next, Bang Onoy. Good evening.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Okay. Wow. So how was your day, Bang Onoy?
Yeah, the usual. Just as
Okay. Is this Monday a busy day for you?
yeah, it's busy day for me.
Okay.
It was busy day.
All right. What time did you finish working today?
At 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, but is it raining in your place right now in Kalimantan?
Yeah, it's raining, and it was blackout for 5 minutes ago.
5
So I
minutes
lost
ago.
my connection. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's why, because yeah, Bang Onai is usually you're the first student yeah
Yeah.
joining, and today what happened? Yeah, okay. So how's about your progress of reading?
Yeah. I still reading, but maybe every day I just read for,
One page.
yeah, maybe it's one page or yeah, I just count the time, and it was an hour is only an hour every day.
Oh, an hour. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good, because when we build a habit, yeah, it should be like small, small but
Yeah.
consistent. Okay. So how many days have you been reading that book?
Maybe it's 5 days.
Oh, 5
It's
days.
5. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's cool. So you have to continue until 21 days.
Yeah. I hope so.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Bang Onoi.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Reza.
Yes, Mr. Pandu.
Okay. Where are you now, Reza?
I'm in my room
Oh,
because, but the light is so dark.
okay. Yeah. You look like you have what do we say? Uh, you have an ability to disappear. Okay. So why did you choose that background? What's
I like
that?
I like the background and
Yeah.
the picture
Where did you get it?
in Pinterest.
Oh, Pinterest.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Lisa, what's your major?
Informatic system.
Okay.
Diploma informatic system.
Inter what?
Diploma informatic system.
Oh, informatic system.
Yes.
What did you learn in informatic system?
Coding,
Coding.
algoritma.
Okay.
Yes.
Algorithm and
Statistik, probabilitas statistik,
okay, and
kewirausahaan,
okay,
and then ini
yeah,
rancangan basis data,
and
matematika distrik, logika matematika, bahasa Inggris 1, bahasa Inggris 2.
okay. All right. So anyway, our president said, Pak Jokowi said that coding is more important than English. Would you agree?
No.
Yeah. Why? Why don't you think so?
Because English is important to global to work in global company,
Okay.
and English is a global language, but coding it's not important.
Oh, coding is not important,
No.
Okay. So you disagree with Pak
Yeah.
Jokowi's statement?
Yes.
I will tell Pak
Totally
Jokowi after this. Okay. Yeah. No. All right. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Reza.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay. Then Eka, good evening, Eka. How are you today?
Good evening, sir.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Oh, I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. So how was your day?
It was good.
Did you work today?
Of course, yes.
Okay. What time did you finish working?
5 p.m.
5.
Mm.
Is it raining in your place?
Sorry, sir.
Is it raining? Was it raining in your place?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So what time? I mean, like, is it still raining now?
I think it's stop raining.
Oh,
It's udah berhenti.
So do you like summer? And do you like rainy or clear weather?
Do you maksud Mister tuh suka panas atau dingin gitu?
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, I like raining.
Okay. Why?
Yes. Sejuk. What
Okay.
is it?
It's cool.
Yeah, cool.
So what's your favorite activity when it's raining?
Listen to music
Music?
and
Yeah,
sleep.
and sleep. Okay.
Mm.
What kind of music do you like to listen to?
What I like pop music, sir.
Oh, hardcore? Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Mm.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Thank you,
Mr.
sir. Mm.
And next we have Mr. Rizky. Good evening.
Yeah, evening, sir.
Okay. So how are you today?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. And how's your weekend?
Yeah, excited. Last week I back to Batam to meet my family, met my wife, and met my children.
Wow.
Of the I just take care of my children to change the job for my wife usually. Yeah, I think so tired all of the day. I take a leave and yeah, I feel parenting the kids is like more tired than we have to work in a day.
Oh, wow. Yeah. But
Someday you will feel it.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. But did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy, but sometimes my children is very annoyed me, have to pee, and then just more of words. What the meaning of the cerewet? Yeah, I think
Oh,
so because my boy is 4 years old and my daughter is just 1 year old. So yeah, sometimes just mess up the situation.
okay. Yeah. So cerewet, yeah, we can say fussy.
Oh, fancy. Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Mr. Rizky. You're a
Yeah.
great father.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay. Yeah. So let's start our lesson here. But now I'm gonna play you this one a video. It's about chess, the history of chess. Okay. So, do you like to play chess? Who likes to play chess? No one? Nobody
Yeah,
likes
I like
to?
it.
Oh, okay. Nah. So this video is about the history of chess. Let's start.
The attacking infantry advances steadily, their elephants already having broken the defensive line. The king tries to retreat, but enemy cavalry flanks him from the rear. Escape is impossible. But this isn't a real war, nor is it just a game. Over the roughly 1.5 millennia of its existence, chess has been known as a tool of military strategy, a metaphor for human affairs, and a benchmark of genius. While our earliest records of chess are in the 7th century, Legend tells that the game's origins lie a century earlier. Supposedly, when the youngest prince of the Gupta Empire was killed in battle, his brother devised a way of representing the scene to the grieving mother. Set on the 8x8 Ashtapada board used for other popular pastimes, a new game emerged with two key features: different rules for moving different types of pieces and a single king piece whose fate determined the outcome. The game was originally known as Chaturanga, a Sanskrit word for 4 divisions. But with its spread to Sassanid Persia, it acquired its current name and terminology, chess, derived from Shah, meaning king, and checkmate from Shahmot, or the king is helpless. After the 7th century Islamic conquest of Persia, chess was introduced to the Arab world. Transcending its role as a tactical simulation, it eventually became a rich source of poetic imagery. Diplomats and courtiers used chess terms to describe political power. Ruling caliphs became avid players themselves, and historian Al-Masudi considered the game a testament to human free will compared to games of chance. Medieval trade along the Silk Road carried the game to East and Southeast Asia, where many local variants developed. In China, chess pieces were placed at intersections of board squares rather than inside them, as in the native strategy game Go. The reign of Mongol leader Tamerlane saw an 11x10 board with safe squares called citadels, and in Japanese shogi, captured pieces could be used by the opposing player. But it was in Europe that chess began to take on its modern form. By 1000 AD, the game had become part of courtly education. Chess was used as an allegory for different social classes performing their proper roles, and the pieces were reinterpreted in their new context. At the same time, the church remained suspicious of games. Moralists cautioned against devoting too much time to them, with chess even being briefly banned in France. Yet the game proliferated, and the 15th century saw it cohering into the form we know today. The relatively weak piece of advisor was recast as the more powerful queen, perhaps inspired by the recent surge of strong female leaders. This change accelerated the game's pace, and as other rules were popularized, treatises analyzing common openings and endgames appeared. Chess theory was born. With the Enlightenment era, the game moved from royal courts to coffee houses. Chess was now seen as an expression of creativity, encouraging bold moves and dramatic plays. This romantic style reached its peak in the immortal game of 1851, where Adolf Anderssen managed a checkmate after sacrificing his queen and both rooks. But the emergence of formal competitive play in the late 19th century meant that strategic calculation would eventually trump dramatic flair. And with the rise of international competition, chess took on a new geopolitical importance. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union devoted great resources to cultivating chess talent, dominating the championships for the rest of the century. But the player who would truly upset Russian dominance was not a citizen of another country, but an IBM computer called Deep Blue. Chess-playing computers had been developed for decades, but Deep Blue's triumph over Garry Kasparov in 1997 was the first time a machine had defeated a sitting champion. Today, chess software is capable of consistently defeating the best human players. But just like the game they've mastered, these machines are products of human ingenuity, and perhaps that same ingenuity will guide us out of this apparent checkmate. Did you know that the treadmill was originally designed to be a torture device?
Okay. So, is there any vocabulary, any new word that you got from the video?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what are those?
Avid, allegory.
Yes, the first one, what?
Avid.
How's the spell?
A-V-I-D. A-V-I-D. A-V-I-D.
This one.
V. V. A. Not B, but V. Yes.
AVID. Avid.
Avid.
Avid, the meaning is very enthusiastic about something. Or if in bahasa, we can say, keranjingan. Wow. Okay. And then for allegory itself,
Allegory.
it's a story or play or picture in which each character or event is a symbol representing an idea or quality such as truth, evil, death, and the use of such symbols. Yeah, or in bahasa, the meaning is, this one is kiasan. Yeah. Metaphor, illusion. And one of the popular allegory is Dante's allegory. Have you ever heard about this one?
Not yet.
Okay. So it's about Dante's Inferno. It's about the history of hell. Yeah, Dante's journey through
I
hell.
think I have.
And seven sins. You never heard?
I have seen it on the film and one film, I think.
Okay. Is there another word?
Proliferated.
Proliferate.
Now, proliferate. The meaning is to increase rapidly in number or amount. Multiply. Jadi dia nambah berkali-kali lipat ya, lebih cepat. Okay. Nah, is berkembang biak or menyebar. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. That's all?
I think that's all.
Okay.
For
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So now, if that's all, let's start our lesson. Yeah. But as usual, we're going to play the game first. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So I'll divide you into two teams. The first team is Mr. Gandri, Kenisha, Ines, Regina, and Liski. And then the second team is Eka, Bang Onoy, Saad, Reza, and Lindo. Okay. So it's about animal riddles. Now, team 1, you can start picking up your numbers. Team 1. Number 1. Number 2.
Yeah.
I have a lot of spots. I'm tall. What animal am I?
Giraffe.
Yes, giraffe. Team 2.
4.
Okay, you win 50 points. Okay, team 1.
10.
Yes?
10.
10. I have 4 legs. I'm big anyway. I live in the river.
Swan.
Crocodile?
Swan.
Swan or crocodile?
Big and gray.
Hypo.
Hippo. Yes, hippo. Have you ever heard about cocaine hippo?
Sorry, sir?
About cocaine hippo?
Cock. What is cock?
Cocaine.
Oh, cocaine.
Cocaine hippo. So cocaine hippos belong to Pablo Escobar. So Pablo Escobar, yeah, we know it, yeah, the drug lord from Mexico. Yeah, he imported hippos, yeah, from Africa into Mexico, and then after the government, yeah, caught Pablo Escobar, then they leave the hippo because it's hard to transform the hippo to another place. It needs a helicopter or something. So they just leave the hippo itself. And do you know what? Yeah, after years, yeah, it becomes many. Yeah, it's like pest. Yes, boleh hamai. Pablo Escobar cocaine hippos breeding out of control. Yeah, but when the governments, the army, and then the scientists, they try to control the population of hippo itself, but what do we say? They got protests from the citizen. Yeah, because the citizen love the hippo because they think that the citizen thinks that they can live with hippo. So that's the little story about the what do we say? Cocaine hippo. All right. Okay. Next, team 2.
Why it called cocaine?
Yeah, because it's from Pablo Escobar. A cocaine hippo.
Okay.
Because it belongs to Pablo Escobar. Yeah. If you want to know, maybe Pablo Escobar is Narcos. Is that right? The movie.
Yeah, Netflix.
Yeah. Annoyed.
Yeah. Okay.
Amazing.
Team 2.
7.
I live in the farm. You can eat me. I'm white. I give wool.
Sheep.
Sheep.
Sorry. Team 2 ya?
Okay. Team 1.
9.
9. I live in the sea. I'm not a fish. You cannot eat me. I usually have 5 arms.
Squid.
No, it's starfish. We can eat squid, but there's no people eating starfish. Okay. Team 2. Yeah.
11.
I'm a wild animal. I howl. I look like a dog.
Tiger.
Wolf.
Or wolf.
Yeah, wolf. Yeah, howling wolf. Team 1.
15.
15. I can swim. I have a hard shell. I move sideways. I have 8 legs.
1-0.
Crab.
Crab.
Team 2.
5.
I eat grass. I live in Africa. I'm black and white.
Zebra.
Zebra. Team 1.
1.
I'm tiny. I like sugar. I'm red or black.
And
And
cool. Team 2.
6.
6. I can climb the tree. I look like you.
1 key.
Yes, you're right. Okay. Team 1.
1.
12.
12. I can change color. I have soft body. I have 8 arms. I can swim.
Bunglon. What's bunglon in English?
Bunglon in English is
Guana.
Carmelon.
chameleon.
Chameleon.
No, it's octopus.
Oh. We can change color ya?
Yeah. You want to see? Yeah. Everybody asks about. Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So octopus can change color. Okay. Next, team 2.
3.
3. I like fruit and honey. I'm black or brown. I can be dangerous.
B.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bear. Salah tadi berarti ini. Aduh. Tim berapa nih? Yang which one tadi? This one ya. What number did you choose?
3.
3. 10. So ini tim 2 minus 10 ya. Oke. Tim 1.
8.
8. I can fly. I'm not a bird. I sleep during the morning. I'm black.
Bad.
Okay. Tim 2.
14.
I live in the forest. I eat grass. People hunt me. I have horn.
I know.
Oh, it's deer.
Beruang. Beruang.
Okay, team 1.
13.
13. You win 15 points. Okay, the last one for team 2. You give 20 points.
Plot twist.
All right, plot twist. Okay. Yeah, so now we continue here about the ways of giving advice we learn. So the first, why should we learn about this? Yeah, because we can never predict our future. Yeah, who knows that we will have foreigner partners, and just in case they ask for our advice, by knowing the structures, it will be easy for us to give them advice. And there are 4 ways here. Yeah. Okay. So there are 4 ways that we can use to tell or to give advice here, and we're going to learn together. So firstly, we can use modal. Okay. So modal itself, it has various meaning, and the meaning, it depends on its context. So in this context here, when we want to give advice, if you want to give strong advice, we can use must, have to, or need to. And modals always followed by verb 1. So for example, you can say you have to tell your neighbor, or you must tell your neighbor, or you need to tell your neighbor. Okay, that's for the first. But if you want to give the softer advice, maybe like about 80 to 90%, you can use had better or should. For example, here you had better write an apology letter, or you should write an apology letter. And had better itself, it's one unity. So when we want to turn it into negative, we do not say you had not better, but we say you had better not. And for the modest one, you can use can, could, or might. So it's the mildest one. Okay, so we can select you can move to an apartment, or you could move to an apartment, or you may move to an apartment. The main point here is that modal is always followed by verb 1. So we do not say you can to move. Or we do not say she can moves. Because modal is always followed by verb 1. So it should be you can move, she can move, and so on. Okay, so that's the first way to give advice. And then the second way is we can try to make it into question. Why? Because when we turn it into question, the people that we give advice, they will consider more about our advice. Okay, and for this, you can use these two structures. The first one is why don't you plus verb one. So anyone knows why don't you here is followed by verb one? Anyone knows?
Because there is don't.
Yes, because that is don't. Yeah, and don't, do not, does not, and did not always followed by verb one. So for the example here, why don't you just meet your neighbor? Okay, so don't you followed by verb one, meet. And for the next structure, we can use how about plus verb ing. Okay, anyone knows why about is followed by verb ing?
Because the activity still continues.
No, because about is preposition, and preposition always followed by verb ing. Yeah. So for example here, like, how about bringing something your neighbor likes? Okay, that's for the second structure. And then for the third one, we can use conditional sentence type 2, second type of conditional sentence. Yeah, so the structure is if I were you, I would plus verb one. Okay, so whatever the subject, we will always use were. I were, you were, they were, he were, she were, because the meaning is against the fact. So for example, like, do you know the difference between I was a king and I were a king? Yeah. So what's the difference between I was a king and I were a king?
If I were, the real fact is contrast. But if I wish, still probability to be a king.
Yes. Nah, so if I said like if I was a king, ya emang dulunya beneran raja. Tapi kalau I were a king, ya itu kayak lagunya Rif. Ya, andai ku jadi raja. Okay. Then next maybe about what is the difference between I was a king, I was your boyfriend and I were your boyfriend.
Yeah, if I was is actually used to, and if I were is just conditional sentence.
Yes, if I was your boyfriend, it means now I'm your ex. But if I were your boyfriend, nah itu berarti cuma halu aja. Nah gitu ya. Okay. And then if I were you, here is always followed by I would. Nah, not will, but would plus verb one. Sometimes it's abbreviated to I'd, I apostrophe D. Itu from I'd plus verb one. For example, like if I were you, I would just tell the truth. And if you want to turn it into negative, we just put not after would. So it turns out to be, if I were you, I would not wait for them. Okay, that's for the third structure. And then for the fourth is we can try to make recommendation or suggestion by using the verb recommend or suggest. So we can just recommend followed by verb ing or to infinitive. For example, here I recommend using the latest version of the browser, or by using jalan or verb ing. For example, like suggest plus jalan or verb ing. For example, here I suggest putting the matter to the committee. Okay, so that's all the four structures that we can use to tell advice. Is there any question? No?
No.
Okay. Now, so if there's no, I'd like to give you here additional explanation. Now, so it's about ing form. Yeah. So we make the ing form by adding ing to the best verb and adjusting the spelling necessary. Have you studied about this? Have we?
Not yet.
Okay. All right. Now, so for example, like from work into working, sit into sitting, smoke into smoking. So we use the ing form in various ways. So firstly, we use ing form for continuous tenses. Yeah, it can be in the past, present, and future continuous tenses. For example, here like Anthony was fishing. What does it mean? What does it mean? Anthony was fishing.
Anthony fishing in the past.
Ya, Anthony sedang memancing, gitu kan? Kapan mancingnya?
Di kemarin-kemarin.
Iya, kemarin-kemarin. It can be today, yesterday, last week, last year, and so on. The boys have been playing tennis. What does it mean? I mean, like, so when did the boys start playing tennis? Kapan the boysnya mulai main tenis?
Dari kemarin-kemarin.
Yeah. Then how about now? Are they still playing tennis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's
Yes.
why, yeah. So here we use have been playing. Yeah. It's called present perfect continuous. So for example, like, when did we start studying? When did we start studying?
When? Sorry, sir?
When did we
Since-
start studying?
We
I have been
have been
studying
studying last hour ago.
Okay. Nah. So we start studying an hour ago. How about now? Are we still studying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Nah, so we can say we have been studying for an hour. There. Okay. Or we can use here, we will be working when you arrive. So it's future continuous. For example, like on Wednesday at this time, we will be studying. Nah, jadi nanti di hari, what do we say, di hari Rabu, di jam segini kita akan sedang belajar. Nah, so we can use future continuous. And then in another way, another case here, we use ing form as subject, object, or complement. So in sometimes verb itself it can be subject. Nah, kadang nih kata kerja itu bisa menjadi subject. For example, like here, smoking costs a lot of money. Merokok menghabiskan banyak uang, ya kan? So the subject kan merokok. Nah, but because in English there cannot be two verbs in a sentence, yeah, and there must be a subject and a verb in a sentence. Ya, karena nggak boleh ada dua kata kerja, harus ada satu subjek dan satu kata kerja. Then we change here the verb from smoke to verb ing. Nah, jadi kalau dia sudah diubah ke verb ing, dia sudah menjadi noun atau kata benda. Jadi dia nggak jadi verb lagi, so verbnya nggak dua. So that's why we can say smoking costs a lot of money. And it's the same way as object. For example, like saya nggak suka nulis, kan there are two verbs, ya kan, suka dan menulis. Nah, so since there cannot be two verbs in a sentence and there must be one subject and one verb in a sentence, we change the second verb. Kita ubah nih, yang verb keduanya menjadi verb ing. Nah, so it turns out to be noun. Jadi dia menjadi noun sebagai objek nih. I don't like writing. And that's why when we want to tell our hobbies or our job, we use verb ing. For example, here like my favorite occupation is reading. And we can also add another, like the object after verb ing itself. For example, here, smoking cigarettes cost a lot of money. Or I don't like writing letters and I hate reading emails. My favorite occupation is reading detective stories. That's it. And then ing form with adjective and determiners. So sometimes, yeah, there's adjective and determiners before the verb ing itself. For example, here like a selling of debts, the making of this film, or the drinking of alcohol. So if there's no adjective or determiner such as the, or his, yeah, the gerund or the verb ing, it can directly followed by the object, like making this film is expensive. But if there's adjective or determiners, it cannot be directly followed by the object. Now, but there must be the word of before the object. For example, here like the making of this film was expensive. Yeah, because there's the determiners the, so we do not say the making this film, but we should put of. So it should be the making of this film was expensive. And then for the next one is ing form after preposition. So if you want to use a verb after preposition, it must be in ing form. And it's possible to use infinitive after preposition. Yeah, for example, like we say, I'll call you after arriving at the office. So after itself is preposition, that's why it's followed by verb ing, arriving. So we do not say I will call you after to arrive at the office, but use verb ing, I will call you after arriving at the office. Please have a drink before leaving. Now, so before is preposition, that's why we use verb ing here, you're leaving. I'm looking forward to meeting you. And then to is part of the verb looking forward. And it's preposition, that's why it's followed by verb ing, meeting. You object to working late, so to is part of the verb object, Yeah, that's why it's followed by the verb ing, working. Tara always dreams about going on holiday. About, yeah, that's what we learned before. About this preposition, that's why it's followed by verb ing, going. And then ing form after certain verbs. So sometimes we use one verb after another verb, and often the second verb is into infinitive form. For example, like I want to eat, saya mau makan. There are two verbs, mau dan makan, ya. And the second verb is using to infinitive, I want to eat. But sometimes the second verb must be in ing form. Tapi kadang juga bentuk verb keduanya ini dalam bentuk verb ing. Contohnya kayak saya nggak suka makan. Nah kan berarti ada dua, ada kata kerjanya ya. Ada nggak suka sama makan. And we use verb ing for the second verb. So it turns out to be I dislike eating. This depends on the first verb. Tergantung verb pertamanya. And here is a list of verbs that are usually followed by a verb in ing form. Nah jadi ini apa aja sih yang diikuti verb ing? So we have admit, appreciate, avoid, carry on, consider, defer, delay, deny, detest, dislike, endure, enjoy, escape, excuse, face, feel like, finish, forgive, give up, can help, imagine, involve, leave off, mention, mind, maze, postpone, practice, put off, report, resent, risk, can stand, suggest, or understand. Yeah, look at the example. She will consider having a holiday. So consider is on the list here. So that's why we don't say she will consider to have a holiday, but we say she will consider having a holiday. Do you feel like going out? Feel like is also on the list. That's why we don't say do you feel like to go out, but we say do you feel like going out? I cannot help falling in love with you. Can help is also on the list. That's why we don't say I cannot help to fall in love with you, but we say I can help falling in love with you. I cannot stand not seeing you. Cannot stand is also on the list. That's why we say I cannot stand not seeing you, and we do not say I cannot stand not to see you. Okay, and then it's the same way as suggest. That way, suggest followed by verb ing. But some verbs can be followed by the ing form or to infinitive form without a big change in meaning. For example, like begin, continue, hate, intent, like, love, prefer, purpose, or start. Now, for example, here I like to play tennis and I like playing tennis. Both of them are grammatically correct and both of them they have the same meaning. It started to rain, it started raining. Both of them are grammatically correct and they have the same meaning. Okay. So yeah, that's all. Any question? Okay. Yeah. So if there's no question here, let's practice. So today we learn about 5 structures that we can use to give advice. First is modals, and secondly is we can try to make question by using why don't you plus verb 1 or how about plus verb ing, and then we can also use conditional sentence type 2. If I were you, I would. And the last one we can use verb recommend or suggest. Okay, now so you may use all of those structures in your conversation with your friends. And today the small talk topic is about advice. And to start your conversation, you can use these questions below. For example, like what's going great in your life right now? What's the weirdest thing that has happened to you lately? What were you like in high school? What was your first job? What's the best advice you've ever gotten? Is that clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, so if so, since there are 9 participants in this room, I'd like to divide you into 3 rooms. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, so here we go.
The topic is what is going great in your life right now. Maybe Eka or Mr. Alan can go first.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Maybe Eka, you can start first.
What is going great in your life right now?
What is the great? Yeah.
Oh, but you Alan, you first.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello. Yeah.
Maybe Eka, before you
Alan, you first.
talking, because
My connection is error.
yeah.
Yeah. In here, your sound is not clear.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my connection is error maybe.
Oh, maybe you can turn off your video. Yeah, I turn off my video because my connection is not good enough. So because the video make your connection buffering and make a lot of data connection.
Okay.
How about you, Kenisha? Maybe you can share something or.
Okay, I think it's going great in my life right now. Is my plan is going to lancar, I think, like
Sorry?
that. My plan is so clear.
Oh, and
yeah,
so
and
on your
yeah.
track.
Yes.
Maybe you can share what's your plan or your goal.
Okay, I think my goal is I can work at design field, and I have achieved that, and I can what is masuk ya? Oh, I can enter the core team with GDSC Google, and I achieved that. As I'm so gratefully for right now, like that.
So you have been working in Google advertise or Google company?
Oh no, GDSC is like the student community that that di bawah Google, like that lah.
Oh yeah, it's sub agent of Google, but you maybe Google can accept it or submission by the others
Yes.
agent. So he work for your company maybe as a vendor by Google, I think.
Yeah, like that. And then I think every universitas like that.
Yeah.
Have the GDSC.
Oh, so you're also enthusiastic about designer graphics?
No, I'm not in designer graphics. I'm in UI UX field.
What do you mean UI UX?
UI UX is user interface design and user experience design. It's different from graphic design because if graphic design, we just saw the aesthetica, but in the UI UX field, we must to research how
the closest relation to you, so you they must be apa namanya, they must be happy if you will get married, and I think they will help you too.
Okay, I will do your advice tomorrow. Thank you, Saad.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
luck, Bang Onoy.
Okay, maybe this is the Regina turn. So please tell your story.
Okay, wait. It's just a scenario, okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys. I am I am a close person. And I don't really I don't really need to I don't really happy to meet with my friends or in the crowded area. But sometimes and also I don't really talk with my friends, but sometimes I feel like I need to talk with my friend. I need to share my story with my friends. But I don't know. I'm kind of have trust issue with my friends, and then I'm afraid that my friends uh apa ya didn't didn't want don't want to hear my story. And what is your do you have any advice about my problem? Thank you.
Okay, Regina. Okay, Regina. I will give you advice. If I were you, I would make a list of who is the most great friend. I mean, you always make a lot of friends, so you can scared of your friend, and you can imagine who is the best friend among them. And so maybe you don't talk your story with all of friends, but you must choose your friend to tell your story. This is my advice for you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Bang One, for your advice.
Thank you. My pleasure.
And Saat, maybe you have an advice for me?
Okay. Apa ya? If I were you, I would. I think I would. I think I would. I would take a time first. If I apa namanya? If I get if I don't want to talk about if I don't want to talk with my friend, I would not talk to them. But if I really need to talk, maybe you don't have to talk with them as directly. Yeah, directly. You can first contact them via chat or something that not too direct. Or if you have trust issue with your friends, maybe you can talk to your family, your mother or your father or your siblings. I think that would help you to listen to your problems.
Okay. Thank you so much, Saat and Bang Onay, for the advices.
Anytime, Regina.
Okay.
Is the apa kewajiban? What is in English, sir? Kewajiban, duty.
Yeah, duty.
Duty. Duty in there. They just share the enjoy thing, the nice thing in work there. He said there, but I didn't really mean to decrease your decrease your dream, yeah, to work in Shopee. Sorry. Maybe you can see videos in YouTube walking
Okay, thank
Shopee.
you,
It's
Mr.
very great,
Gandhi.
great facility. But yeah, I have friends. Okay,
And then the next question,
the next
or
question.
from Mr. Pandu.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Have you finished all the questions?
No.
No.
So which one is your last question?
Oh, still in one.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
we have many chit chat.
Oh, that's cool. All right. So now we step on to the next question. Yeah. What is the weirdest thing that has happened to you lately? Maybe I start first. Yeah.
From me?
Yeah. I
Okay.
will
Oh,
start.
yeah,
I will
yeah.
start first. Okay. So the weirdest thing that happens to me lately is that when I have morning class at 6. Yeah. Could you imagine that at 6?
6 o'clock.
Yeah, 6
6
o'clock.
morning.
Yeah. I was sourcing. Gimana? Keringetan tuh. I was sweating at 6 p.m. So it means that the weather is so hot, was so hot.
Why so hot?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why it's weird.
Oh.
Okay. Now, but now I know. I know the
Reason.
answer. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's just about to be rainy season. Yeah, the season changed into rainy season because nowadays, yeah, start from I think last night last night it was raining in Jogja. But that's why I think from the last week, for the past few days it was hot, the weather. So that's from me. How's about you?
Maybe Miss Reza first, because
I
I think
yes, I think I done various things. If I have various things, I will
run
easily
away.
forget it.
You mean you superstitious? Oh, what's this? Tahayul in English? super superstition. Oh, what can I say?
Wait a second.
Superstitious.
This one.
Yes.
Oh, it reminds me of a song.
Superstitious.
Superstitious.
Yeah, there's a song titled Superstitious, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Oh no, there's no. Yeah, but I heard this word somewhere. Yeah, I forgot. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, go on, Miss Reza.
Enough for me, Mr. Gandhi.
I didn't really have a weirdest thing or weirdest experience in my life.
Okay then. Yeah. So if there's no, I think we can continue our conversation in the next meeting. Now, I'm gonna close this room so we can get the message with our friends. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Later on, I'll play a video about the one of the advice from Steve Jobs.
So, still 3 of us.
Yeah, still 3 of us.
3 of us. Where is the other?
Thank you. They are still on. Yeah, they're still having the conversation with their friends.
Okay.
So
we continue.
Yeah. Yeah.
The next question.
Yeah, the last question is, what is the best advice that you've ever gotten?
What is the best advice
that you've ever gotten?
Best advice. Oh, okay. Reza or me first? Ladies first. Okay. Okay, I first ya.
Yeah,
The what is this?
the best advice.
The best advice. I don't know is the best advice or not, but it's relating to our my position in work. Yeah. He is my father. My father. So he is my father. Apa ya? My father. He is a lecturer, and then my friend's father. Sorry, my friend's father, and he had died about years ago. He advised me that the life is about what you choose to be a turtle, to be a horse, or to be a tiger.
Okay.
That means if you choose to be a turtle, you have a long life. Maybe you can live in 100, 1,000 years, and you just eat grass, eat like something like that. But you walk slowly, but you live live longer and be in peace, something like that. But if you just maybe you want to be more speed, you can just become horse. He said like this. But you need more maintenance. Like you must give a horse extra grass and maybe treatment spa horse or something like that. But you like cool. You run you ride by horse. But the life is maybe about 20 until 12 years 20 until 25 years. Yeah, horse can something like that. And the last is if you want to be ride a tiger. It's very cool, right? You ride a tiger, but you must have extra maintenance. You must give them meat, raw meat, and you must maybe give a maintenance extra maintenance. But because if you don't, the tiger will comes to you and maybe will eat you. But the the age of the tiger is not so long. So he said it's up to you. Life is up to you. What to be turtle, to be horse, or to be a tiger. But we must realize what is we choose. That have a responsibility. If we want to be a turtle, okay, you live longer and just maybe didn't have impact to our environment. Yeah. But if we want to be a tiger, you must give extra effort, give us something fresh, something fresh thing, and you are under pressure. And this is about, and it's related to our job, my job. We can choose maybe it's not in my job, maybe in your life and our life, in our career, or maybe in some of us is in college. Yeah, the life is about our choice, and the choice is on us, and you take a responsibility of that thing. Yeah, this is I think it's a best advice that I have heard and is still working on me until now.
Okay, so which one do you choose?
I rather become horse.
Yes, because yeah, if Shannon said, yeah, we can be sheep or tiger. So yeah, if you are sheep, yeah, you can eat peacefully, you can eat grass, so on. Yeah, but the advice is only one. Yeah, don't. Yeah, if you see a tiger, just run.
Just run.
So maybe people they will think like, what? I will prefer to be tiger. Yes, but actually tiger, they are suffering. Tigers are suffering. Do you know why? Because they cannot. They have to eat another animal. So it's like cannibal. Yeah. Nah, so it's like the metaphor, allegory for people kan gitu ya. Ada orang tuh yang makan ada samanya. Nah, and then in the end, tigers they don't die in a good way. No tigers die in a good way. Ya kan, tiger itu macan tuh matinya pasti ngenes
Free.
semuanya. Yeah, it's like if I can see from the movies too, it's like the bad guys gitu kan. Bad guys kan they eat others. They are predators. Yeah, for example, like the Drakal tales or so on, they kill people to survive. Yeah, but none of them dies in a good way. Nah, kan orang-orang itu kan mereka membunuh orang lain nih buat hidup. Tapi di akhir hidupnya matinya gak ada yang baik. Nah, so it's on you. Do you want to be sheep or do you want to be tiger? Nah, itu if not mistake. Waduh.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's all for today. Yeah, thank you so much for joining this meeting. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, thank you so much for your time and attention. And yeah, for those who haven't sent me the video, don't forget to send me. Okay. And
I have sent you directly,
yes,
sir.
yeah, Mr. Gandri, Bang Onoy.
Okay.
You have the similar style. You stand up, both of you stand up. Yeah, and I think it's rare. Yeah, mostly, yeah,
Yeah.
they're sitting.
Maybe Mr. Onai, Bang Onai, ask your friends to record you, yeah? Or you just
No.
you just
No.
do it by yourself?
Yeah. I just do it by yourself.
I because I asked my wife, record me and I will talk, and my wife menahan ketawa because my bad English.
Yeah, but it's good to improve your confidence. Yeah, kan?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you want to do it more.
Yeah.
And because sometimes when we do something that we're afraid of, and then after we do that thing, we want to do more. Yeah, and it's good for our improvement. Yeah. So that's all for today. Yeah, thank you very much for joining this meeting. Thank you very much for your time and attention. We'll see you on the next meeting on Wednesday.
Thank you, Mr. Pandu.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, sir.
Bless.
Thank you,
Thank you, Mr.
everyone.
Pandu. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.
See you. Bye.